People often forget that their environment is a direct representation of who they are. If you hang around a barber shop long enough, eventually you get a haircut. Maybe not as short as mine, but you get a haircut, right? You are the company you keep. We teach our children this. If you can learn one lesson in that 14 to 21 arena, man, it's surround yourself with the right people, because the wrong people will take you on a path really quickly down. That same advice applies from 21 to 31 and 31 to 41 and 41 to 81. It doesn't matter. Making money is easy. Wow, bold statement. Making money is easy. We're not talking about the next passive income strategy. We're not talking about how to catapult your way in the real estate world to an empire or buying the best stock, the next Apple. We're not talking about focusing all on the money to make it easy. We're talking actually about the thing that you can do to make making money easier. We're talking about not working harder, but working smarter in a way that makes money easy. How do you do that? You do it by focusing on the thing that makes you great. You do it by positioning yourself in a way that really gets you focused towards the big picture, the goal beyond the money. It goes beyond the money. See, and if you don't do this, here's the challenge. The challenge is, if money's the only thing you're focused on, if every video on YouTube you watch has to do with the next best passive income strategy, here's how you can make money by sitting in your pajamas, doing nothing all day long in your home, right in front of your computer while everyone in the world works for you. It's not real. It's just not real. And if that's all you're focused on, the biggest problem is you're actually missing the very foundation of making money easier, of working smarter and not harder. You're missing the magic recipe. See, the recipe is something that will blow you up if all you think about is money. First of all, I understand this completely, because growing up and thinking that there was more to life and I could have more, I wanted to give more, I wanted to be more, I focused a lot on money. I read everything I could read on how to make money. I read books on investing. I read books on real estate. I read every version I could on developing a money sense, because I thought what I lacked was a wisdom and knowledge about money. I thought what I lacked was a propensity to earn more by understanding more money stuff. Now look, that journey brought me where I am today in some instances, and I'm very, very happy that I took the time to understand and learn and grow. But here's what I learned along the way. If I only focus on the money, if we chase money, if you focus only on chasing money, you'll never catch it. Because the secret is it's never enough. Whatever you make, you need more, because all you're thinking about is the money. The car you drive isn't good enough. The house you live in is too small. The room you work in stinks. It's not good enough. Your desk is just bobo. It's weak. Everything in your life, all you do is find all the things that you could have more of if you just had more money. Your car is the greatest one, right? Like, you get to a point where you want a better car, and if I could only afford this, it would say this about me. But it says nothing about you. It just happens to be how you get from point A to point B. Don't get me wrong. I like a newer car. I enjoy comfortable seats. You can love the things that money can do for you, but if you only love money, it's empty. This is the key component. How do you flip the mindset to get away from the challenge? How do we get away from the fact that focusing only on money is a challenge? What do we do? Here's number one. Everybody always says, you got to focus on your passion. If you just focus on your passion, everything will work its way out. Well, it's not that simple. Passion doesn't just come without a little bit of wisdom, without a little bit of trial. I think it's more about being passionate at how you go out the world. Are you passionate every day about what you're doing? Are you passionate about what you do well? And are you developing that skill or talent to become great? See, it's really simple. If I am just talented at a sport, soccer, basketball, whatever you want to call it, dancing, not me, but if you're talented at something and it comes easy to you, you often think that should be your passion. No, it's not the case. If you're talented at it and you love it and you find energy in it and you're passionate about it, that's where greatness lies. See, when you become great at something that you love and you're passionate about, and you happen to also do well in it, you're unstoppable. Guess what? Money follows you, because the more successful you get at what you do great, the more money you're going to make. If you're great at video, eventually you're going to become really, really successful and make great money at it. If you were a great basketball player and you love it and you put in the work and the energy and develop yourself, it's amazing what that passion can turn into. But here's a trap. Don't wake up and think you should graduate from college tomorrow and know your passion. If you do, great. That is beautiful. And you are special and unique and very, very small percentage of the population. Most people need to try things to see what they like. You go out to dinner to the same restaurant all the time, and if you try different things on the menu, you eventually become passionate that the best veal saltimbocca is here at this restaurant. And you tell everybody about it because it's the best. And you know because you've tried multiple other veal dishes. But if you've never really had anything but one veal dish, you might be passionate about it, but you really don't know perspective. You really don't know if there's something better. You don't know if you've tasted enough to qualify what you're doing. So when it comes to money, money follows those that love what they do, are passionate about it every single day, and bring an energy to learning and growing in that space. Because when you do that, you're unstoppable. Now you want to get into passive income. Now you want to get into real estate. Now you want to talk about investing in stocks and bonds and whatever it may be. Guess what? If there's passion there, you're only going to be greater at it. You're only going to love what you do every day. You're going to wake up with an energy for the world that's going to just absolutely catapult you into a place where I would imagine money becomes easier. Work is something that doesn't feel like work at all if you're in the right spot, if you're in the right place, if you really start to find the gratitude of every day, the moments that make your unique ability and your passion come together for greatness. The last ingredient, and listen, it's not only three things, but these three things are game changers. Money will chase you if these three things are in your life. What's the last one? The last one is your environment. Who do you surround yourself with? Where do you work every day? What is it like when you go into work every single day? Do you walk in every day and feel energy, positive energy? Or do you walk in every day and go, ugh, not again? You know, in my industry, we work with a lot of clients. And over the course of 20 plus years, there have been clients in my career that when they call, my whole energy sinks. They just have a negative vibe, a negative energy. They aren't the kind of people that really bring the world up. They bring the world down. As a CEO of a company, you notice this across a company. You find people that you surround yourself with that bring energy to your day, that make you excited to wake up every single morning. Your environment can be a huge indicator of everything that's to come. Are there new ideas, innovation, positivity, laughter, fun, excitement? All the words that aren't negative. Your environment is something that sets you apart from everybody else. And so often, okay, we've talked all about the positives, and every one of these examples I've given you what people often do. People often forget that their environment is a direct representation of who they are. If you hang around a barber shop long enough, eventually you get a haircut. Maybe not as short as mine, but you get a haircut, right? You are the company you keep. We teach our children this. If you can learn one lesson in that 14 to 21 arena, man, it's surround yourself with the right people, because the wrong people will take you on a path really quickly down. That same advice applies from 21 to 31 and 31 to 41 and 41 to 81. It doesn't matter what age you are. Your environment is a representation of who you are. And you can't be the best version of yourself and have passion every day if you're not in a great environment. What's your company like? What's the business you're in? Who are the people that drive you and give you more energy? Are you surrounding yourself with hype people who are really excited about your success? Or do you walk into the room after a long day and somebody is upset at you or mad at you that you made it all about you because you were telling them about your day? That's not the energy you need. What you need is passion and love and excitement. What you need is you need to understand that with that, you focus on your unique ability. Your unique ability makes you special. It's a greatness within you. It's a strength, not a weakness, not a blind spot. You got plenty of them. We all have plenty of them. What I'm talking about is focusing on strengths and then putting it all to work, bringing it all together in your environment with the people you surround yourself with. And folks, this isn't just the environment that you work in, by the way, because money goes well beyond your day in and day out. In fact, if you want money to chase you, you better not only be focusing on 9 to 5. Money doesn't chase anybody that only thinks from 9 to 5. Money chases people that think about these things all the time. That means don't you walk out of your great job, your great career, your awesome life, and go into a setting surrounded by a bunch of negative Nellies and people that bring you down. Don't go looking for greatness in places where greatness doesn't lie. Don't be afraid to separate yourself from the wrong people. And I mean family, friends, anybody, I don't care. If they're bringing you down in a way that you can't grow and move forward, just limit it. Limit it at the very least. But change your environment. And it isn't 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is weak. Money doesn't follow anybody that only thinks in 9 to 5 terms. If you want to wake up every day and go to work and work for 2 hours and think about it only for 2 hours and then walk away and think that your life is going to be filled with riches, money, it's empty. And so is your dream, because it doesn't happen that way. If you want to have success and financial success to accompany it, it won't be empty if you love what you're doing. It's in your unique ability. And your environment is special. Your environment every day, all day, when you wake up, when you go to bed, who are the people in between? Who do you talk to that makes you better, that makes you stronger? Who's past you? Who are the people that are doing what you want to do right now? And how do you learn from them? How do you grow from them? Guess what? That's not working harder. That's working smarter. That's understanding that when you love it and you believe in it and you're doing what you are built to do and you're in the right spot, it's not work at all. That's the secret. The secret is when it's not work at all, it just comes easy. Money is easy. It's not hard. It's not challenging. And here's the other secret. It's not about a certain dollar amount. I'm not telling you that money comes easy and I'm saying millions and millions of dollars comes easy. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is your version of money, your version of need, your version of success, defined by you, will be easy. And if that means living in a cottage 1 block from the beach with 1 room by yourself for the rest of your life, you can do it. If that means living in a huge house with a pool and your family all living there, and all kinds of extended guests and family members coming in, and you being able to pay for everybody, it could be yours too. All of these things are defined by your level of success. Your level of financial success is tied to the recipe that I've laid out today. So just remember, do you love what you're doing? Are you passionate? Have you found passion? Have you taken the time? Are you working within what you're great at, your unique ability? Or are you spending all your time focusing on what you're not good at? And last but not least, who are you around? What is your day like? Who are the people in your life that make you better, not worse? You can't have gratitude in this world if there's not someone else you're thankful to be around, because it's not all you. It's a lot of everything else. I hope you've enjoyed this message. If you have, subscribe, like more of these, share this message. There's got to be somebody you know that needs to hear this. I know that I have to re-listen to some of these things just to remind myself sometimes of the very things I know.